Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. In this verse of Ashtavakra Gita, Raja Janaka says, what is acceptable and what is unacceptable? What is joy and what is sorrow? I am indifferent to these because I am self realized and I abide in myself. This is a fact. What is acceptable to you may be unacceptable to someone else. What you give so much importance, others may not. In this material world, some prefer something and some prefer others. The same thing is not liked by everyone. Some want to be engineers, some doctors, some lawyers, some chartered accountants, some other employees, etc. Even subjects may vary in acceptability. Physics, maths, chemistry, commerce, science, history, botany, biology. There are so many subjects of knowledge, so many bodies of knowledge that the multitude of living entities may accept one and reject another. It is not their fault. It is only their interest in a particular subject. A scientist won't like to be an accountant. An accountant won't like to be an engineer. Some like maths, others don't. Some like history, others don't. Some are good in languages, others are not. Even in politics, some support one particular cause or political party, others don't support it. They want to be in the opposition. Even in one living entity, himself or herself, what is acceptable today may be unacceptable tomorrow. A living entity is born. As a baby or a child, he or she wants to have a particular toy or balloon, etc. That is the world for that baby. But as it grows up, it outgrows toys and balloons. Now, the same thing which he or she thought he or she cannot do without is totally forgotten or unacceptable. There have been instances where you had a friend or an acquaintance once upon a time and you felt the world of him or her. You felt that you cannot do without that person's company on one occasion. Then something happened and both of you separated. When you were in that person's company, you got inexplicable joy. But when you separated, you were wallowing in sympathy and sorrow. Both of you individually was in a sea of sorrow, sadness, misery, etc., because you are being separated. But 10 years hence, the same person may have been forgotten. That person will mind his business and become busy in his world, and you will become busy in your world. This happens to both male and female. Hence, you cannot say that something is permanently acceptable or permanently unacceptable, permanently joyful or permanently sorrowful. You cannot say that. And that is what Raja Janaka says. There is only one thing that is permanently acceptable. It is you yourself. Yourself means your soul and your super soul. These are permanently acceptable. Every living entity, knowingly or unknowingly, loves only himself or herself. Other things don't exactly matter. That is what Raja Janaka wishes to say. If there is nothing acceptable and there is nothing unacceptable, there is no joy, no sorrow. You abide in yourself and you enter Nirvikalpa Samadhi. That is the way to live. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this subject. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon if you like what I say and you feel that I am talking sense. Please feel free to communicate your ideas, thoughts, opinions, fears, doubts, quizzes, etc. with me and others so that we all can brainstorm together, solve each other's problems, and come up with some theory which is beneficial to not only us but to the future generation also. Please pardon me for any error or mistake in my spelling, grammar, diction, appearance, etc. because when I am talking to you on serious spiritual and material matters, I tend to forget these frivolous things. Till we meet next time in my next video, it is a good day from TSV Raghavan.